27-year-old Barcelona and Norway striker Caroline Graham.
Hi guys, welcome back to my playthrough.
From international football.
Just started up a battle here, so we're just waiting on a load screen. Just a regular battle.
Florida college football player.
We got to put Iron Man into it too.
Tight end Dawson Knox dies suddenly at the age of 22. Family and doctors are baffled by the sudden and unexplained death of a 16-year-old Stanford High School football player. 12-year-old Clayton middle schooler dies following youth football practice due to severe medical emergency. Former South Carolina quarterback MVP Phil Petty dies at 43, third former football player to die in last 7 days.
I don't know about you,
Medical examiner reveals 24-year-old ex-Miami Hurricanes football player died of heart attack. Malaysian professional football player dies of heart attack 5 days after COVID-19 shot. Football star Alphonso Davies. 15-year-old soccer star from Brazil dies from cardiac arrest following National Football Cup tournament game. 17-year-old athlete dies suddenly, reportedly due to heart attack or blood clot while practicing for upcoming golf tournament. 38-year-old athlete dies after suffering heart attack during swim portion at Ironman. Game in Spain. 25-year-old football player Jake Hescock dies suddenly of cardiac arrest while jogging.
Getting it done any way we know how.
Rookie right tackle Max Mitchell placed on the non-football injury list due to blood clot in his right calf and lung.
Okay, that was
Up to 80% of athletes who die suddenly had no symptoms or family history of heart disease. 2 young athletes, the latest to die suddenly. Prominent cardiologist Ty Larney trend to John Stockton boldly suggests thousands of pro athletes die of a vaccine shot. Athletes dying of heart attacks, how common is it? How the falsehood of athletes dying of coronavirus vaccine spread. So when they're telling you not to look at something, that's when you know there's something there. University of Florida basketball player diagnosed with rare heart disease after court collapse. Lubbock student athlete collapses after football game, hospitalized in Fort Worth. Geneva High School athletic trainer saves student collapse. Bayside High School student athlete dies after collapsing during conditioning. High school football player collapsed after game, needs open heart surgery. Warren Hills athlete collapsed but survives after quick 2 actions by staff. John F. Kennedy High School football player dies after medical emergency at game. Alto High School student dies after collapsing during basketball. Steve Stricker, professional golfer, recovering from heart inflammation. Almost died. Nelly Corda recovering from blood clot in her arm. Top-ranked American and Olympic gold medalist Nelly Corda had a blood clot in her arm, seeking treatment. Barcelona, Sergio Aguero announced retirement from football due to heart condition. Let's not forget about J.J. Watt, who had a heart problem, had a heart murmur. Let's not forget about the recent marathon runners that collapsed during the marathon. And even just yesterday, the NFL had a former athlete died at 38. Yuchi Inware found dead at 38. Heart attack.
The viewers and listeners know
Lilith must be
that our
desperate if
information
these are her
changes
best.
the world. Our information
You've still got some
exposes the
time.
global
Tear them
agenda.
to shreds.
And so do the products that we sell. They don't just fight globalist by funding industries. They change your body not with a microchip, not with
Let
some
us
poison
see
GMO shot like Klaus
answer
Schwab and Bill Gates
this.
won, but with compounds that God gave us. That's why I'm so excited. After 2+ years, this product being out, it's finally back in stock. It's the real Red Pill Plus. Now, 6 years ago, this product came out. At first, it wasn't a big seller. But over time, as people tried it, it became our #3 bestseller. Because of the lockdowns, the supply chain breakdowns, we haven't had this product in over 2 years. But now, the real Red Pill Plus is back in stock. So here is the backstory on it. About 6 years ago, or 6.5, 7 years ago, I was getting a full diagnostic at a top clinic, having my blood tests and everything done by a medical doctor and his team. And I noticed he was selling a supplement up at the front desk said, what is that? He said, well, it's pregnenolone, a bunch of key vitamins and minerals that is the precursor to the hormones in your body. So many people don't have pregnenolone and these vitamins and minerals with it for upload, and so it causes a lot of aging and issues. So I said, I'm going to take it. And I lost so much weight, I got so healthy. So I went out to a chemist with that same formula and said, let's supercharge it and
They
make it
cannot
even
possibly
stronger.
match your
And that is
strength.
the Real Red Pill Plus. It's back in stock at InfoWarsStore.com. All the key vitamins, minerals, trace elements, pregnenolone, and a bunch of great clean energy as well. It's the Real Red Pill. InfoWarsStore.com for 50% off. This is a classic. People love it. I know. I started taking it again just a week ago, and it has supercharged it. So experience the Red Pill today at InfoWarsStore.com.
Oh, Fickle, the communist Chinese dragon here to give you stupid Americans your orders. Do not save InfoWars. Do not be part of the year-end fundraiser at InfoWarsStore.com with huge sales. Do not click on the donation button. Give up, roll over, and die. InfoWars is more influential than ever. It's important to shut them down. So I'm ordering you now in the name of CCP. Do not go to InfoWarsStore.com.
That'll work.
Yes. Mass murdering threat is back.
Oh, Hydra has
Problem
good
with bring back
insurance.
fentanyl is that we know there are massive denial of service attacks aimed at InfoWars and InfoWarsStore.com right now, coming out of communist China, who's allied with the WEF. So the worst people on Earth are actually trying to shut down InfoWarsStore.com and InfoWars.com. Sometimes the sites are slow, totally secure, but when you're able to get through to the site, InfoWarsStore.com, you're able to make orders on super high quality products. Sometimes CCP and GGP are going to be able to slow the site down. Don't let them keep you from ordering products at InfoWarsStore.com. Take action now. Let fentanyl's masters know the American people and others will not bow to their tyranny, and humanity is awakening, and we're going to defeat the New World Order together.
This isn't going like I expected.
American.
Time is almost up. Do as much as you can.
Oh,
Bro, Boss Nova.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Bro, did you hear fucking Ken Block died?
Who?
Ken Block.
No, I don't know, man.
That's the guy who does all those crazy Gymkhana videos and shit and drives like that Mustang in the truck. You ever seen that guy before, the drifter?
No, I never seen him, man.
Oh, dude, he's like the goated fucking car driver of all time. Died in a fucking snowmobile accident. Bro.
Oh, wow. That'd
Yeah, he did all those crazy videos like the Pikes Peak and shit. I just found out this morning. I was just telling a few people, dude.
Wow,
Crazy, bro. That guy fucking like ripped around like every major city in a car doing crazy fucking drifts and shit.
that sounds pretty harsh.
Yeah, he's got like 11 of the videos, but I mean, rest in peace.
Yeah,
I
for
can't
sure.
wait to see what fucking unvaulted videos are gonna come about. Cause that guy was a nut. But oh shit, you got a stream? Hey, I'm gonna watch. Oh shit, what is this?
It's Midnight Suns.
How is it, dude?
Excellent game.
See, I tried to sign up for the GameKey, but they're being fucking dicks. They didn't give it to me.
Marvel, probably, yeah, it's all Marvel. Christopher Odd on YouTube was the guy who did most of it.
Shit, yeah, it looks really good. I signed up months and months ago, but they never gave me the GameKey, so I haven't really seen any gameplay. That shit looks sick.
I've never seen anything
It's actually, yeah, it's really good, yeah.
I've never seen anything like this. So,
Yeah, because it's like turn-based, but you kind of still walk around as the characters and shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because obviously,
Dude, that's
you've
fucking
never
dope.
seen anything like this. Well, again,
Dude,
we all know a
Xbox
variable
gets
that
Monster Hunter
people
Rise in
talk
like
about,
next
but
week or so, too.
as far as I'm
Excellent.
concerned, here's what
I'm waiting for the Persona to come out, too. Persona 3 and 4 and 5, well, 5's already out, but on Xbox it's coming out, too, so that'll be pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm excited. The reason I'm excited for Monster Hunter Rise is it was only supposed to be released on Nintendo.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So maybe I fell asleep this morning. Mid-season drops on Fortnite are out.
Players can at least
Fortnite got updated
knowing, okay, he
as
had a
well.
serious injury. It's football, but he's
Oh, that's good.
He's getting treatment.
Let's
He
see
can
what
now
else.
play the game again.
Damn, I can't believe I
For
re-downloaded
them to watch an
Apex.
unresponsive athlete on the field for almost 10 minutes.
Damn,
is
I gotta
a
get a new
different thing
controller
when they
too,
can't even
bro.
confirm
I would fucking,
life.
I gotta fucking go buy a controller and return my broken one in
And
the
I've
box.
never seen
Dude.
them
For which
I can't
one?
even-
cancel
I have to
or
do. Oh,
postpone
I've had an
a
Elite for
game
fucking 2 years,
ever.
and
I've never seen that.
dude,
No, I mean,
when
I've
I
seen
bought
them
it, I bought it
move
from
games
Amazon,
because of a weather
and
they
event, like a
fucking-
hurricane. They've moved
they
games
take
before,
fucking your, they
but
take
I've never
Amazon
heard
takes
them
serial numbers and
postponing a
registers
game.
them to themselves.
Not for weather.
Yeah.
Not in the middle of the game, not
So
for an
I
injury.
literally couldn't even
I've
like get my
never heard
warranty
that.
on it or
And
anything.
apparently the NFL
And
Oh, wow.
I'm just gonna go buy a new one at Walmart,
the NFL's got
heat
its
up the
own
fucking
problems to deal
stickers with a hair dryer, and
Yeah.
fucking
That's
put the broken one in the
obviously
box
the
and return
minor
that bitch
issue
like an
at
hour
this
later.
point is what
Oh, that'll work. Yeah, I never thought of that. Shit, that might work.
You see the
Dude,
athletes, you see
that
the former
controller is
players, you
so
see the media.
nice, dude,
I've
and it
never
makes me
seen
so
anything
mad that it's like,
this.
dude, it's literally like,
So there's a
just
serious
destroyed,
reckoning
dude. It's
happening
like,
here.
hey, oh,
Whether it
here, I'm
comes
gonna go
down to
mute.
vaccines
I'm gonna
or
stay in
just
the
football
in
in
the
general.
Discord though.
There's
I gotta
a
go
serious
feed this
reckoning
baby
that's
real
gonna
quick.
come from
Yeah, no problem, man.
You've already
Oh, I'm
got
definitely watching
high
this game,
schools
but this shit looks
canceling
sick.
football
Bro, what?
programs.
That's a sick ass doggo.
Yeah,
You've
it's
got
my
rules
dog.
In the NFL, you can't hit the quarterback. You can't hit
Dude,
the kicker.
that
They've
thing looks
already
fucking
rewritten
evil
a lot
as
of the
fuck.
rules to try to get rid
No,
of
wait,
some of the
it's
big hits.
turn
They tried to
based,
get rid
but
of
you
some of
still
the
play.
kickoffs, which
Oh,
is
dude,
where
that's
that injury
fucking
occurred last
sick.
night. Again,
Yeah,
not
it's a
even
whole
violent hits,
area
but
here,
all
eh?
NFL hits are violent.
Dude, and I want to play the new
So
Hogwarts
there's
game.
going to be a major
Yeah,
reckoning.
me too. I wouldn't mind playing that one.
And the next snap
Supposedly it's not going to be online, but that
in an
doesn't
NFL
matter, bro. That
football
shit
game
looks
is gonna be
sick.
maybe the
Yeah.
most watched, scrutinized
That looks
snap
real good.
that we've seen in recent history. But the two debates that are going to follow here are:
Dude, you customize your own
was
character,
this
right?
cardiac arrest
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
made worse? Was this hit that caused the
That's
cardiac
sick.
arrest? Was this event
Damn.
made worse because of a
All right.
vaccine? Because of a clot in his body from the
Dude,
vaccine?
still haven't figured out the PC, bro. I don't even know.
What is the future of football?
I'm just gonna format everything and say fuck
and
the
really,
kids' fucking documents and
You
shit.
have to ask those two questions.
Because if you
Because
format
Either
everything,
you're looking at a
the only thing you
situation
really
where,
need is the
yep,
operating system.
this is a bad situation. made
Yeah,
worse
so
because
I
of
think
the
I'm just gonna
vaccine,
do
and you
that.
need to
I
Yeah,
format
you're all-
everything but the OS.
Or
You're all set right
maybe
there.
you're in a new
Boom.
situation where an NFL
Sweet.
athlete
Yeah. All right. I'll be
is
back.
just
All right,
hoping he
man.
walks off the field after the game, hoping he is alive at the end of the game. That is an entirely new dynamic. When you're seeing grown men crying on the field, bawling their eyes out. Folks, you don't see that normally. You know where you see that? Hospitals. And, you know, when you're saying bye to people. And already, of course, NFL fans are already mad because they're hearing about the vaccines all day because former Jacksonville Jaguars player Uche Nwaneri was found dead last night. Autopsy results from the Tippecanoe County coroner show that Nwaneri may have died from a heart attack. And there's this supposed tweet going around. It's hard to even believe that this tweet is real. It's so bad. I can't even believe that this tweet is real. It's so bad. But this image is going around that's supposedly a tweet from this former football player in September 21 that says, okay, so let's get these vaccine mandates and vaccine passports up and running ASAP. We've seen children die daily from unvaccinated selfishness. Pregnant women at risk too. Protect life. Mandate the vaccine. Jail anyone who refuses to protect life. That is so bad I almost can't even believe it. So
Pull up a stool.
I'm just going to say allegedly
Never too
that's a
early to
text
get
put out from this
caffeinated.
former player. It's just, and
Stark
even if it's
convinced
real,
me
I
to
don't.
put a
I'm
shot
not
of
going to
his
sit
new
here
Stark
and
Drive
celebrate
energy
if you had a
drink in my
vaccine injury.
coffee.
That's just awful. But at
Stark
the time,
Drive?
Sure.
this was a big
It
debate
tastes like
in the
sweaty
NFL.
gym sock
And
dipped
you
in
remember,
coffee,
you may
but
remember
at
when
least
they
it
came
wakes you
after
up.
Aaron Rodgers
if
because
we're
he didn't
headed
want
to
to take the
Transia,
vaccine.
I'm gonna
You
need
may
it.
even recall that there's a
This thing
Buffalo
could last
Bills player,
24
Cole
hours or
Beasley,
24
who refused to
days.
take the vaccine,
Hard
and there was
to
a big
tell.
uproar about that. maybe there was some discontent amongst
group
other
does not
NFL
waste
players or
time.
locker rooms
We
saying,
will
hey,
strike at Hydra
we were
and
forced to take
Transia
the vaccine.
quickly,
Why didn't
and we
they have to
will
take it?
win.
Now,
So
there's
you
a
know
real
there was a little bit of
rah-rah
that going
spirit I
on
can
behind
get
the scenes.
behind. I've got no time for long stays
But you
overseas.
already had
I
football
don't like to
fans
pack a
who don't
toothbrush, and
hear
my
about the
transient is
vaccine, who
pretty
don't hear
terrible.
about the vaccine side effects,
It
hearing
makes
about
sense
it for
that
the
Lilith
first
would go
time
there,
because
back
of
to
this
the
former
homeland,
player
that
who was
is,
supposedly a
back
major
to the
vaccine
source of her
promoter.
powers.
She's going to be
dying
in for a
of
real nasty
the number
shock
one
if
side
she's looking
effect
for
from
home.
the COVID vaccines.
It's not like the old days.
And so
with the
just
Knights
like
of
any other time you had to
Wundagore
die
riding around
suddenly,
the place.
The
Red
vaccine
Skull and Hydra
skeptics
did a pretty
and
good
the
job of
COVID
screwing
vaccine
Transia
truth
up
tellers
in every way
jumped to the
possible.
scene to say, hey, you need to investigate these COVID-19 vaccines. They're killing
The
people.
people of Transia are good at heart. There's natural beauty
So,
there. We can still
They
save
were
the
already
country
sick
from the
and tired of
destruction
hearing
brought
about the
upon it.
COVID-19 vaccine
We go
causing heart
smash
attacks.
Hydra, and while we're there, we'll
Then
plant
you
some
had the
trees.
event in the game last
Sounds
night,
like a
and it
plan.
just went overboard. But
It looks like
you
the
better
others are gathering
understand,
now in the war room.
this debate goes one of
Yep.
two ways.
I'll head that way myself.
The questions
Just
here
need a few more
go
sips
down
of
one
sweaty
or two
gym
paths.
sock.
Either
I gotta talk to Stark
had
about
a
getting
serious
some new flavors.
cardiac event on a football field last night, which was bad but made worse because of a vaccine, or you're now having to face the reality that your game, NFL football, what is considered a routine
Practice
hit,
makes
can be
perfect.
potentially fatal. Which direction would you rather that conversation go if you're an NFL fan? But that's just the topic that I'm sure is ultimately going to be discussed in football hallways and locker room cooler talk and all that other stuff. But for the players to not want to go on last night when the league said take 5 and play, that tells you, like what you're seeing, they've never
Yeah,
seen
I
anything
guess
like
it
this
is a tough
before.
decision.
Something is off about this. So is football now considered a potentially fatal sport in a routine hit? Or can a routine hit that caused a cardiac arrest event, a bad thing made worse by a COVID-19 fiber clot in the athlete's body?
New and improved.
Absolutely.
So look, I've got more on this. And I've got more names of individuals who we know died from the COVID vaccine, including
more?
young children. Now, look, obviously, Hamlin, as an NFL athlete, is going to get more notoriety than some of these young children that died from the vaccines, but those kids are out there too. And so maybe we should say their name. Maybe we should say their name today. And so we will. And these aren't just young athletes that took the vaccine and died. We're talking about the original applicants to volunteer themselves to be tested with the vaccine that died.
My lucky day, huh?
And they still rolled it
Let's
out
do it.
for you. So we're going to say their names when we come back. But ladies and gentlemen, again, I barely plugged this hour. I should be plugging every segment to keep us on the air, especially when Alex is out. I barely plugged, so please make up for that. Go to InfoWarsStore.com. Folks, I talk about vitamin mineral fusion every time because I start the day with it. So yeah, I'm going to tell you about vitamin mineral fusion. Helps build up the immune system. Over 100% of the daily value of so many vitamins. And it's 50% off right now at InfoWarsStore.com, but selling out fast. Get to InfoWarsStore.com now.
Adrian in Pennsylvania, welcome.
Oh, hey, this is awesome. I want to thank you for the Real Red Pill Plus coming back in, because for 2 years, my mom has not stopped talking about, when is it going to get it back in? Is it going to come back in? I even looked at the bottle for the formulation to see if I can match it with the hair and beard and get some other stuff, but there's just too much going on in there.
Well,
That's
describe
great to
for
have
us
it back.
what it did for your mother, because it really helps old folks.
Well, my mom has a lot of health problems. She's been on disability for years, since I was probably about 12. I'm 40 now. And between that, the turmeric, the X2, she feels amazing. The only thing that she would want me to ask is, when's the down and out coming back?
Well, that's our problem. We haven't had enough money to order all the products we used to have, and that's why we're in a catch-22. That's why I may need to just do a fundraiser to try to get like $400,000, $500,000 to then buy product, and then we can sell it and then make a profit, and it's kind of a self-fulfilling deal. That's how that works. It's kind of like a farmer will have that last crop. They don't have enough money to buy more seed the next year. They got to shut down. And so we're kind of at that nexus point of really needing more support. We're in the catch-22 of selling things at discounts, so not enough money comes in.
Oh, you are
But I've
gonna
got
love
some
this.
fundraising ideas in the new year that should help keep us on air. If everybody just buys the products we've got now and Real Red Pill Plus is back, we'll be able to stay on air. But it's very close.
So a challenge and a proposal I have for listeners is I didn't buy products for years, but I love the information. I woke people up, and it was very, very popular because people were very surprised that there was something else actually happening outside of the mainstream media. And then I started to buy the product and started to feel amazing and then get other people to buy the product. So if you're a listener who doesn't buy product, you're taking something special away from this broadcast. Buy one product a month, give it to a friend, use it yourself, give it to a loved one. Because we are in a war. So in order to keep you alive through this process, with all the information we're going to need, especially into the future, I would say buy one product a month and use it, give it to somebody, but keep it open and keep it going.
Thank you so much for the call, Adrian.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the
Big Tony's
House
Forge of Mystery.
vote
We never close.
for Speaker of the House is now live. And McCarthy
Until
needs 218 to get the speakership role. I don't know if he's got it. I got to be honest. I don't know if he's got it. And I think that what Matt Gaetz has done is actually brilliant. I salute Matt Gaetz. I don't mind sabotaging the next 2 years with your tiny majority control of the House. I don't mind sabotaging Kevin McCarthy's speakership because, as Matt Gaetz actually said earlier today, we can maybe find the clip. We've obviously been focusing on the issue of the NFL player having the cardiac arrest and the questions of was it caused by the COVID vaccine.
Good.
But
I was hoping for something
Matt
to do.
Gaetz basically said earlier today that what's the point of having the McCarthy speakership? It does nothing for us. It does nothing for the Republican Party. It does nothing to drain the swamp. It's completely pointless. I completely agree with it. I think it's political genius for Matt Gaetz to sabotage the Kevin McCarthy speakership. And even if that means sabotaging the next 2 years with your tiny majority control of the House, I still think it's brilliant. Because it makes no difference whether it's McCarthy or Pelosi to me. It's the uniparty. It's the establishment. It's the swamp. As Matt Gaetz put it, he said, why would you put the biggest alligator in charge of draining the swamp? Referring to McCarthy. So if Gaetz and Boebert and Donaldson and Gassar or just like 3 or 4 others don't vote McCarthy, then he's not going to get the votes. And I think they've already decided they don't care. We'll sabotage it, come after us, attack us. We don't care. It doesn't make a damn bit of difference. Nothing good happens if Kevin McCarthy is the speaker. I mean, tell me, can you even answer any of these questions about McCarthy? What is Kevin McCarthy strong on? What are Kevin McCarthy's strong stances? What are Kevin McCarthy's conservative values? What has Kevin McCarthy ever said or done that is pro-America? What makes you feel confident that Kevin McCarthy would be a good Speaker of the House? Anything? Can you answer any of those questions?
Hunter.
I can't. I don't know what makes him a strong conservative. I don't know what his values are. I don't know what he leads on. I don't know his big issues. He's an empty
We
suit.
have to take the fight to Hydra. Maybe we can catch them unprepared.
So I don't mind it at all.
Transia seems to be the
Now, what'll
rally
be
point for
interesting
Hydra's forces.
is
I'm not
just
sure what to think about
how
the
committed
grotto.
they are to the potential sabotage.
It's not big enough
Would
to
somebody
swim laps.
switch
Its only real
and vote for
purpose
the
is
Democrat?
lounging
Maybe
and
the
soaking up
Democrat
the
is
sun.
like, maybe some of the Democrats, I think it would actually be genius for the Democrats to actually have some of them flip and vote for McCarthy to try to put him over the top. I don't know if any of the
From
Democrats
what I
have that
understand, it reminds Robbie and
sort of
Nico
fortitude. There might
As
be
long
one,
as
though.
it isn't distracting to the
There
team,
might
I
be
guess
one
we
that
can
has
chalk
that
it up to
fortitude.
morale building. No need to pass on my griping.
But no, I
get
don't
enough
mind what
Cap
Gaetz and
hates the
Boebert are
water
doing
jokes.
to sabotage McCarthy. I don't care if they sabotage these next 2 years.
What I
of
hate
a
is losing
tiny
decades
majority
of my
control
life to the sea.
because
But if
I
it
have
means
no
I'm
faith in
still
Kevin
around to
McCarthy
do
that
my
he's going
part,
to do anything.
I
And
can't
why
hate it
would I?
too much.
What has he shown me to this point to make me believe he's going to do anything? So we're going to be monitoring this. This vote is ongoing right now, and I didn't mean to
Good
distract
girl, Charlie.
from the names of the children that have died. These are confirmed deaths from the COVID-19 vaccine. Children. I didn't mean to distract from that. I will still come back and read this list of names, but since they launched the House vote, I felt it would at least be appropriate to come on here and let you know what's going on. So we'll be monitoring that. I think it's going to come right down to the wire, and we may have an idea of what we're looking at here before the end of the hour.
Ghost Rider, okay.
So we'll continue to monitor that. But when I come back, these are the names of the children that are confirmed dead from a COVID-19 vaccine, like Ernesto Ramirez Jr. and so many others. And so they may not get the attention of an NFL athlete, but we'll give them the time of day right here.
You want to beat the New World Order? You want to stop their globalist agenda? Well, so do I. And I've been the most effective individual in the fight against the globalist, and I've got their number, and I know how to bring them down. But ladies and gentlemen, I can't do it without your support. And the good news is we're only under about $200,000 a month. The bad news is the enemy is intensifying their attacks on every front, but I'm not going to back down, and I'll never give up, but I could give out. So please keep me on the field. Keep me on the front lines against the enemy while getting great products at the same time that empower you and your family. InfoWarsStore.com for the best supplements and more, or just make a straight donation, big red banner at the top of InfoWarsStore.com, and that way all the money goes towards the fight, not part of it going towards product cost. But I thank you all for your support. Please commit now to go to InfoWarsStore.com, get great products, and make donations. I thank you for your support. Now take action. The globalists are counting on you not taking action.
If Hydra wants a straight-up fight, then I say give them everything you've got.
And then, tip of the spear, leading the fight to take back the nation.
Maybe you can give them a lesson.
Destroyer.
We hear you.
Alex Jones.
The power of the light.
All right, we're monitoring the vote for Speaker of the House right now. I think this one could get interesting. I think it's going to come right down to the wire here. So we'll be monitoring that. But I understand, especially for people who are new to the awakening or have just taken the red pill or are new to the
I'm on it.
tyranny. I mean, I can slice it, dice it, and present it in 1,000 different ways. You know what I mean. I understand the desperation to wake people up. I understand the desperation for vindication. I get it. I've been there. But you still have to be smart, you still have to be measured, and you still have to try to bat 1,000. And you don't want to swing at balls in the dirt, and you don't want to swing at balls that are a foot over your head, because it just makes the whole thing look bad. And we don't have to do that. We can select what pitches we want to hit when it's the pitch we want. So I don't need vindication from the hit last night.
It's remarkable
that caused the
how well
cardiac
Hydra
arrest. I
manages
don't
to
need
attract new
vindication.
recruits despite
Whether or not
decades of
Hamlin
ineptitude.
had a COVID-19 vaccine, I may not never ever know the truth about that. Could his cardiac arrest have been made worse from a COVID-19 vaccine? The absolutely don't know. What I do know is that there are confirmed deaths from the COVID-19 vaccine. I don't need for vindication for a red pill moment. I read news in the last hour of all the athletes, young and professional, that had heart problems post-COVID-19 vaccine. I mean, there's thousands of these cases confirmed.
A dried maiden, you say?
This is from Freedom for Maryland. Here's some of the children that have died post-vaccine. Some of them, it's 100% confirmed they died from the vaccine. Some of them were the test subjects for children with the COVID-19 vaccine that died too. Here's their list. Ernesto Ramirez Jr., Sean Hartman, Maddie DeGarry, she was one of the test subjects, Louis Traub,
Just like we
Lindsay
planned.
Nicole House, Jam Padilla, Kat Parker, Christine Asher, Andrew Bridget, Anna Coleman, Jeffrey Jackson, Shelly, Shan Safford, Kira Teehee, Brooke Jackson, Christopher J. Williams. So we know about Ernesto Ramirez Jr. I've met Ernesto himself. What a kind-hearted man who's had to suffer so much. Confirmed COVID-19 vaccine death. Sean Hartman, young hockey player in Canada, father still fighting for justice. Maddie DeGarry volunteered as a test subject for the COVID-19 vaccine. So you see, these young people might not have been NFL football players, and so you never heard of them. But to their friends, they were heroes. To their friends and to their families, their lives meant everything. And so, I don't have to ask about a football player because I already know that these innocent people died from the COVID-19 vaccine.
Let's try.
And again, these tweets from the former football player, Uche Inwaneri, because it didn't make me feel good. Apparently, celebrating the vaccines, say how great they are, say how bad you are if you won't take them, cursing people out, all kinds of things. Doesn't make me feel good that this guy has a heart attack at 38, might have been caused by that vaccine he loves so much, might have been directly caused his death by the vaccine he promotes so much and wanted to mandate to me. Doesn't make me feel good, it makes me feel sick. I don't even want to believe it. And then the crew's like, you know, the whole account is up and there's like dozens of these things. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't want to believe it. I don't even want to care because it's not about that. I don't feel bad.
Oblivion opens her eyes.
Because this guy wanted to hurt me. I feel bad because he got hurt with the vaccine. He got tricked. Yeah, and then there's that from Rasmussen. Rasmussen shows that 1 in 4 Americans they know someone who died from the COVID vaccine. This story's not going to go away, though. I will tell you that. The NFL has a big problem on today, and the NFL is going to have a reckoning. That's reevaluating the violence of the sport, what it is, reevaluating their vaccine stance from the past and potential mandates that may still exist. But do you really think they want to go down that path? I don't think they want to go down either one of those paths. They'll try to find a way to thread the needle.
I do not feel
like a Tom Brady pass, but I don't see how they avoid this. Poor young man is still on life. It just at this point feels like it's a matter of time, folks. You know, if there's anything that you see positive out of this, you've never seen the sports media promoting prayer and God recently. You see all the players on the field getting down on their knees praying to God. It's what we all need. But there you go. Last week, a 17-year-old Gillette basketball player dies unexpectedly on Monday. 17-year-old basketball player
Interesting
dies unexpectedly. And then they published this in the Wall Street Journal today. Like, oh, who knew? Are vaccines fueling new COVID variants? The virus appears to be evolving in ways that evade. Talk about old news. Talk about old science. Everybody saw that coming, but I guess not unless they were tuned in right here, huh? But see, here's the dam breaking, folks. The dam is breaking on the vaccine injuries, and whether or not that ends up being the case with DeMar Hamlin, really it is irrelevant. Because the dam's already broken. It's already out there as a narrative. People are already questioning it. Whether that's the case or not, it's not going to matter. And you have people regretting taking their vaccines.
The endless
Like
search
this
for wealth and
tweet
power
from a
just
doctor, Natalia,
tinged
who's now
fascism. Hydra will never
private,
change.
made her Twitter account private and deleted this tweet, I guess out of
As a
embarrassment.
child, I feared the serpents.
Even if it turns out I injected actual poison and have only days to live. Why would you do that? My heart was in the right place. I got vaccinated out of love while the anti-vaxxers did everything out of hate. So that's a reverse reality. If I have love for the world, then yeah, they love the world so much.
I will hold
That's why
the
they wanted to
line.
vaccinate everybody and everything and every animal.
I'm gonna lose this one.
But I will never regret or apologize for it. She's deleted the tweet. She's made her Twitter account private. Because, folks, this is the reckoning. Even the people that promoted the vaccine was they know the gig is up. And you've got tens of thousands of doctors, maybe even hundreds of thousands of doctors at this point,
Many before you have tried and failed.
are calling for the vaccines to be taken off the shelves and stop being injected into people's bodies. And this situation's not going away. They thought they could intimidate us. They thought they could threaten us. They thought they could intimidate and threaten doctors and physicians and scientists and data analytics, and they're not giving up. And if Kamala Harris is so supportive of the vaccine effectiveness, she's supposedly had 3. Why is she making
even for
everybody who takes a photo with her take a COVID test if the vaccines work so well? Because they all know they don't work, folks. They all know they lied to you.
Ooh, I like it.
Let's go to Deborah in Boston. Deborah, welcome. Go ahead.
Hey, Alex. Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about that. Actually, you know what? I want to talk to everybody that's listening, not you. If we just think about how much money could be raised, like $5 at a time, I wish there were more people that would kind of get together and just donate $5 a month. It's not a big deal. You know, because of your show and the people you've introduced me to, I give a lot of different people, actually, about whatever, $5, $10, $15 a month.
Well, that's pretty solid.
I just want to encourage everybody that's never bought anything, doesn't need any vitamins, whatever. I mean, if everybody listening I mean, what if you could just have like just like nothing?
We need to make it simpler than up there it says support, and then you click that link and they will give $5, $10, whatever. And look, small town news have gone all off the air everywhere, been shut down. Local radio stations, and they need almost nothing, you know, to stay on air. But just the insurance and the legal and the cost, the electricity, all of it. For a small newspaper in a small town, it's like $3-4 million a year. Well, they don't have the money, they just shut down. Now you don't have local news. And it's the same thing for local radio stations. Well, it's the same thing for something like this. We have millions of dollars of bandwidth cost a month. We're very successful reaching people. It's just we have a certain nut to crack. So the good news is, our accounting's about $250,000 a month we've been losing the last 6 months.
Try this out.
I get a few sponsors and great products and listenership and make some donations. We'll be able to stay on air and do these appeals and overturn all this fraud. And so they're so pissed out there, but it's not the globalists that can take us off air right now. It is the listeners if they don't for years saying, help me, please, our funds to stay on. That kind of gets old. It gets old for me to say it, but it's true. This is like a football game that starts at the beginning and goes for 4 quarters, where both teams are neck and neck the whole time, or it's like a Muhammad Ali, George Foreman fight, where it goes into the 12th round, and they're just beating the hell out of each other. But that's how it is everywhere in these fights. So it is toe-to-toe, it is neck and neck, and it's really in your hands, and I appreciate your support.
Eternity awaits you.
Products in front of me are so powerful.
Supposed to be a routine.
Dread Meat showed up, and then bam, there you go. No more.
Because the recommended dose, especially the HGH boost, especially the testosterone boost, is more than I can handle.
We'll try it
And I've
again.
got a lot of friends and family.
We'll see
take it
what
as
goes
well.
down
They've
next
never
time.
had such results, but they're also
It's
like,
another Dried
"Man,
Maiden
you
or
better
somebody
try
else.
to be
Personally, I'd
careful
rather
with that,
Sabretooth or
especially
something.
The GH boost.
Dried
What it
Maidens
does
are
when you take
huge.
it at night, you go to sleep, the deep sleep, and what it does to your cells, how it reboots your body. So InfoWars Platinum is exclusive private label at 40% off what it is in stores of 3 already bestsellers at InfoWarsStore.com. And I want to encourage all of you to check these out and try for yourself. And it works great for women as well, but these 2 formulas are tailored to women. The HGH boost, 76 testosterone boost, and for everybody. They are really amazing. We're very, very proud of them. And I would encourage you all to go to InfoWarsStore.com and experience the powerful compounds that God has given us in the environment to be able to counteract all the different things they're bombarding us with that really try to separate us from the bodies and the chemicals and the natural things that God gave us. This stuff is the cavalry when it comes to countering the New World Order.
Leading up the lies of the New World Order, it's Alex Jones.
This one's for you.
You know, we've been saying for almost 2 years now because we've been watching professional athletes, college athletes, soccer players collapse on the field, have cardiac arrest on the field, sometimes die from the cardiac events. And that has never been. I worked in sports media before I came down here to do politics, and I'm telling you, it never happened before. I mean, stories, of course. One or two a year having a cardiac event. Hundreds every year. And so this is video number 2 in I saw a 3-part series. We took the 3 videos. We'll maybe air some of the 3rd one later coming up. But if you want to share these videos, because obviously what happened with the NFL player last night has spurred the conversation. So if you want them to see other videos of this going on post-COVID vaccine, we have the full compilation that we actually uploaded, it was about a year ago, to band.video, and it's on the War Room page. We uploaded it about a year ago, and I think that we're going to have the crew actually put together a new story
Bring as
and have
many
it
as you like. It won't
headlined
make a
at
difference.
Infowars.com for today, so that you can have this video to share as this debate is now getting into the focus because of the NFL player collapsing last night. So we will work on that and getting that available for you.
I'm on it.
We're going to have the link again. We're going to have the link to the video compilation at band.video, and I think we'll have another story probably
cannot
at
possibly match your
Infowars.com as well.
strength.
Do we have the title of that on the channel, guys? Do we know? Did we ever find that on the channel yet? So we're gonna have that for you hopefully by the end of the show. If not, definitely on the board. We'll figure it out. But
Interesting
again, it's about
tactic.
15-20 minutes of video of all the different athletes, professionals, young, old, college, having the cardiac events post COVID-19 vaccine at such a rate we have never seen before.
Walk in the light.
I don't know the story from DeMar Hamlin
It's good
last
to have
night.
friends.
But I do know he's not the only one, and I do know that we have events where there was no football hit, there was no major blunt force trauma to the chest area, causing a cardiac event where guys just collapse. That reason for you by the end of the day so that you can share it. It's already been announced. It is not going to win this first round of votes. So that means there's probably going to be a standoff going on.
If at first you don't succeed,
and we'll see how long that goes on for. But of course, you've got Ronna McDaniel on Fox News right now. Probably on there just campaigning for McCarthy and saying how bad anybody is that doesn't vote for McCarthy. You know, I'm not her, so I have to be honest, I'm making that assumption. I just see her there on the screen.
They have not changed their
But we
plans.
know about the mixed
A pathetic
wishes
attempt at
that have led the Republican Party to nothing. McCarthy and McDaniel, who have delivered us McNothing, and will always deliver us McNothing.
You know, you're pretty good at this.
So this is going to be an interesting standoff, and the only person to me exhibiting any political brilliance so far has been Matt Gaetz. And I think Matt Gaetz' political brilliance is on display here. And I understand his logic. I don't care if I sabotage Kevin McCarthy's speakership. I don't care if I sabotage these next 2 years with a small majority in the House, because it means nothing if we don't drain the swamp. It means nothing if we don't get justice for all the crimes that have been committed against Donald Trump and January 6 defendants. It means nothing if we can't investigate the Biden crime family. And if it's Kevin McCarthy as the speaker, none of this. I think it's a brilliance for Matt Gaetz, quite frankly. And let's see if anybody has the political wit or the political brilliance or the political blunt force to overcome what Matt Gaetz has done here today. Because Gaetz isn't going to flip. I don't think Volker's going to flip. And I'm guessing there's 5 or 10 others that aren't going to flip. So what's going to happen now? So
that was something.
Is Kevin McCarthy, Mitch McConnell, Ronna McDaniel, are they going to start making calls to Democrats asking for their votes? Are Democrats going to throw their votes to McCarthy just to scuttle the Republicans in a weird way, knowing that McCarthy is going to be better than what the next person might be? These are the questions I ask. Now, coming up is attorney Thomas Wren.
This won't end
and
well.
we're going to discuss what he knows about the side effects and last night as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, 2 of the most popular, effective supplements at InfoWarsStore.com are DNA Force Plus and Vitamin Mineral Fusion. I take DNA Force Plus and Vitamin Mineral Fusion every morning. Both are on sale 50% off at InfoWarsStore.com right now. Vitamin Mineral Fusion is selling out fast, and let me tell you why. You'll look at the label here, and you'll find out for yourself. Vitamin A, over 100% of your daily value in vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and so much more. Not to mention 1,000 milligrams of glycine. We got the NAC in there, 50 milligrams of that. The coenzyme Q10. It's got some boron in there. Well, you're probably not getting any boron. Most people are short boron and glycine, not me, because I take Vitamin Mineral Fusion every morning, 50% off right now at InfoWarsStore.com, and it's selling out fast. So take advantage of that special. But not to mention flagship supplement, DNA Force Plus. This is the elite supplement. This is the flagship supplement of InfoWars Store. And there's a reason why it's been around so long, and there's a reason why it's always been considered the elite supplement for telomere support. Other products have come on the market to try to compete, and they failed on the market because they were nowhere near the high quality, and they were much more expensive. DNA Force Plus, the highest quality in telomere support, 50% off right now at InfoWarsStore.com. And as you know, it's your support at InfoWarsStore.com that keeps us on the air so that we can have great guest interviews like my next guest coming up shortly, Thomas Renz.
Look, if we had no chance of beating the New World Order, I would still fight them because they're evil, they're pedophiles, they're Satanists, and God is watching. This is why this stuff. But we've got a chance to actually taking place. So the enemy's going trying to attack anybody that stands up to them. So InfoWars, being the #1 thorn on their side, they're coming after us. All we need is word of mouth, financial support. So I thank you all for your past support, and I ask you now as we go to the new year, 2023, to go to InfoWarsStore.com and get great products, and also go to InfoWarsStore.com and make one-time donations or recurring donations. You can cancel anytime. Big red banners at the top of InfoWarsStore.com and InfoWars.com.
Light will
Donate.
heal you.
Have a $1,000 or so. It's very
Let us
easy
see
to
if they
get
have
past that
answers.
shortfall and step up and help us. Please keep InfoWars in the fight. Please
It's
go to
remarkable how well
InfoWarsStore.com
Hydra manages
right
to
now.
attract students despite decades of
Chinese dragon here to give the stupid Americans your orders. Do not say them forward. Do not be part of the InfoWarsStore.com. Do not click on the donation button. Roll over and
Yeah, it's a dread beat.
more influential than ever. It's important to shut them down. So I'm ordering you now and I will see you.
my friends. We haven't quite broken their spirit.
Vaccination children. Brought to you by the World Health Organization.
That must be the popular one today.
InfoWars Platinum. In the history of InfoWars supplements, and they're amazing, this is hands down the most powerful we've ever offered to the public. Now, all three of these are private labels of 3 national bestsellers put out by a pharmaceutical company that also makes high-end supplements. And the owners are listening and support. So they're giving what they're sold in stores, over 20% off what they're sold online under the InfoWars Platinum brand name.
I think I'm dead.
These are incredible. Pain MD, Angry Max Boost.
Yeah, I'm dead. She gets 2 turns.
Read about them at InfoWars.com. Learn about them, try them out for yourself, and I know you will be a repeat customer, which is awesome. It will empower your life, make your life more amazing, and it will keep us on the air. A 360 win. InfoWars Platinum, now available at InfoWarsStore.com.
It's a post-COVID world now.
Okay, let's go to the
Americans
table
have
again.
lost trust in their doctors and the healthcare system. There's a solution. The Wellness Company. I'm Dr. Peter McCullough, and I'm the Chief Scientific Officer. And I can tell you firsthand that these verticals of uncensored content, virtual appointments, doctors on demand, prescriptions through a network of community.
Okay, guys, that's it for this episode. We'll do another battle on the next episode, all right?
Testing, imaging,
See ya.
and